You know, drones are among the hottest Christmas gifts this year, but before you take yours to the sky, you need to know the rules.
Yeah, if you break the law, your shiny new drone could end up draining your bank account. Fox 4's Melissa Cutler at Love Field right now with what you need to avoid, need to know to avoid that if you're buying this Christmas season. Melissa.
That's right, Steve. You know, this new hobby comes with new rules, especially around airports, after some close calls this past spring.
Drones are among the hottest Christmas gifts this year. They are small and large, fly high and low, some with professional-grade cameras, some without. Along with the drones taking flight are new federal requirements to keep you grounded.
Once you start operating a drone, you've become an aviator.
According to the Federal Aviation Administration, if it weighs more than half a pound and costs roughly more than $100, you need to register your drone. If not, you could face heavy fines or worse.
Civil penalties ranging up to $27,500. And in criminal instances, it could be 3 years in prison and fines far exceeding that.
This is the reason why. This spring, a drone flew dangerously close to a Virgin America jet on final approach to Love Field. The rules include not flying them near populated areas or crowds. Be able to see it with a clear line of sight. Don't fly higher than 400 feet or within 5 miles of an airport, which would apply to most areas of the Metroplex, without informing the airport and the control tower.
I think it's a step in the right direction, actually.
Don Garland owns Drones Plus Dallas in Frisco. He says a lot of bad behavior with the drones is due to lack of education. He says the FAA's estimated 400,000 drones sold this season is an understatement.
Well, that's actually on the very low side. The estimates are really closer to 1 million.
The FAA says it's waiving its $5 fee for the first month. They want to encourage registration as much as possible.
Our primary goal is education. If people understand the safety ramifications, if there's a consequence for what they do, then they're probably going to think twice before doing something dangerous.
Now, you have to have proof of registration with you when you're operating your drone, and that has to be either some sort of piece of paper or electronically on your phone. Steve, back to you.
Okay, Melissa, so the registration line is roughly about half a pound. If they weigh more than a half a pound, you have to register it. What's the most popular? Where are the majority of these drones? Are they smaller or bigger than that half pound?
Well, there are literally hundreds of different models of drones in the market, particularly coming from China. And there are many, many of them that are on the smaller scale, and those tend to be more popular ones. There are, however, some very large ones that you tend to see the video perhaps on a news broadcast or maybe in a commercial venture. But most of them, by and large, are the smaller ones. The one thing that the FAA says is that this market, this drone market, is certainly taking off, and they expect a lot more people to start getting them in the future. In fact, it is the future of aviation, they say. And so what they're trying to do is create a culture of accountability and responsibility so that as these drones become more popular, people will begin taking safety a lot more seriously.
All right, Melissa Cutler, thank you.